And so one of the main reasons why I lost my patients is not because they're being boys and doing what they do, but because hey everyone, it's Ian Koniak, and today I'm going to talk to you about something that is deeply important to me and my family, and it's something I've been working on that I want to share. And it's, how do you show up full of energy, of love, of presence to your family after a long, hard day at work? And I'll give you a little context of why this is important and what you can do about it to have a happy and fulfilled personal life while grinding and going hard each day. And for context, maybe about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I yelled at my son and I yelled at my wife. And this is out of character for me. As you guys probably know, I've been working on myself a very long time. I've overcome many addictions. I pride myself on being a kind, loving, Christian man. And for me to yell at my family for any reason, regardless, is not acceptable. So I'm in a men's group, and I took this work to my men's group, and I said, hey, I want to be more patient, and I want to work on my temper, because one time, even if it doesn't happen often, is one time too many. And so what I quickly realized is that the reason that I yelled at them was not because it was warranted. I mean, I have 2 young kids. I have a 4-year-old boy, an 8-year-old boy, and those ages, they fight. The boys get at each other, they make a mess, they don't want to go to bed on time. There could be any amount of reasons why, you could lose your temper or lose your patience. And that's pretty common, I think, for a lot of people, but it doesn't make it acceptable. And so one of the main reasons why I lost my patients is not because they're being boys and doing what they do, but because I was exhausted from a long day at work. And I often find myself coming back home. I stop working around 6 o'clock, but between 8:30 and 6, my days are packed. They're packed with intense work, deep work, coaching calls, nonstop. So when I get home, I'm drained, I'm depleted. And what I realize is that I have nothing left for my family. It's not just about being there in body, being home at 6 p.m. What it's really is about not giving them the leftovers. This is what came out of my men's work is, Ian, your family has been getting the leftovers, meaning all my energy is going into my clients and my work, and I'm depleted by the time I get home. So how the heck do you change this if you work in sales or business or any demanding job, frankly? This is not just for sellers, it's for everybody. And I'll share what I'm doing. And I hope it can inspire you and encourage you to make some changes if this resonates. If you come home and you're giving your family the leftovers. And what does the leftovers mean? It means you're not present. It means you're short or irritable. It means you're not happy and enjoying. And finally, it means you don't have the energy that you normally have with the rest of your day. And so for me, I want to show up my best for my family, period. I want to show up with all the energy I can. I want to show up with all the love that I can for them. And what I've done is 3 things, and I'll talk to each in detail, right? The first is more time. The second is more presence. And the third is more energy. Those are the 3 things that I want to show up with them for. So more time is really simple. Instead of stopping work at 6, I'm going to stop work at 5 o'clock. My son needs me. He's on the autism spectrum. He's been acting out. I love him to pieces, but he needs his dad, the best of his dad, not an impatient version of his dad, right? If anyone has kids on the spectrum, you know that the difficulty in managing emotions is real, and it's hard to control that. And so I need to be patient and present and loving with him and hold space for him, not be irritable and compound that. So how do I give him more time? It really involves just stopping work earlier. Parkinson's law says that work expands to fill the time allotted. And that's very true. The more time you give work, the more tasks that you're going to have to do. And for me, it really does come down to delegating more and saying no more. If I'm going to work an hour less every day, I'm going to have to give more to other people and rely on my team more, and also just not take on as many clients because they matter most, I'm pointing to my house. So that's more time, number 1. More energy. Energy has to do with the intensity of your day. I'm a super energetic guy. I think you guys probably know that. But energy has to do with how you're showing up. And for me, what I've noticed is when I have calls like back to back to back to back, I don't have as much energy. So creating more breaks in my day. I already take an hour break to have lunch with my wife, and that helps. It helps break up the day. But a lot of times I'll have back to back coaching calls for 4 or 5 hours straight. And that's not sustainable. So blocking off breaks and blocking off time for me to catch up with things I need to do versus just feeling like I didn't get to my tasks that need to get done because I've been in meetings all day. So making time to block off for the task. Today I'm recording this, it's a Friday, and I got all day blocked off to catch up on admin work and things that I just have to take care of. And the third area is more presence. And that has to do with, for me, I've been incorporating meditation every day. I've been meditating. I'm using Headspace or just breathing, doing breath work. And that to me is huge because I need to be able to just quiet the mind, not have the mind racing of all the things I need to do. Because if I have my mind racing all the time, I can't be present with my family. So for me, meditation is a big part of it. And it's also, when I think about presence, I think about putting the phone away and not having my phone at night. So just putting the phone away so I could be with them. When I'm playing with them, I'm with them. And just being really conscious of that tendency to grab my phone. I'm committed not to giving my family the leftovers. And in fact, what do I do when I make a commitment? I speak it out loud. And I created a poem that I want to share with you guys that I gave to my family. I read to my family this week, and it was my commitment to show up my best for them and not give them the leftovers. So I'm going to grab that right now. I'll be right back, and I'll read you the poem, and that'll be where we'll end. When I got back from this immersion, one of the things that I did I did a 4-day men's retreat to really work on more spaciousness, more presence, more love. And I wrote this poem at the retreat, and I read it to my family when I got back. It's called Promise to My Family. Where should I begin to start? Let's start right here, deep within my heart. You are my life, my love, and my joy. God gave me an angel for a wife and 2 amazing little boys. My number one mission in this life is to be the best I can for you, because you mean the world to me and deserve the best of me too. So what exactly does it mean to show up as my best? Let me share a few ideas, and you decide the rest. First of all, it starts with my time in giving much more to you. To love, to laugh, to play, to kiss, and whatever else we want to do. Next, it means my full attention and giving it all to you. My phone is gone. My mind is calm. My only focus is on you. Last but not least, I give you my love. What kind of love, you ask? The kind of love you dream about, the kind that's built to last. I'm filled with love when we're together, a love that's so strong it could last forever. I'm patient and kind to you every single day because I know in my heart it's the best part of my day. My energy is high and my spirit is up. Every moment with you is filling my cup. You're the best thing in my life. You've made my dreams come true. My promise from now until the end of time is to show up my best for you. Thank you guys. I hope this will inspire you to think about how you're showing up for your families, to think about how present you are, to think about your energy level. It's not enough just to be with them. You want to give them your best, and that requires making some serious changes to how you run your day and how you run your life, frankly, and shifting some of those values. Your work is my work. This is the work I'm doing, and I think it's needed more than ever because our families need us to show up our best. Take care, you guys.